Bright light. Bright light. Bright light. Hello, hello. What's up, people from the future? We're doing another live unboxing. Got to stick to the norm. We did the very first one in live unboxing with the Bronco, JLU. Now we got the Chevy K10. Went ahead and got the, I guess I call it seafoam green. My patience was running thin. I wanted the black. So I jumped on eBay and got this straight from Horizon Hobby. So let's crack this bad boy open. Get your usual manual, some stickers, remote, batteries for the remote, and we have some accessories for this one as well. This is a cool little box. Keep this box to carry your SCX30 in for transporting. Yo, yo, what up, Gary? Get the juice up. Did it come in? Use your remote. What I'm going to try to do is bind up to my other remote because I have my camera mount on here. But we'll see how that goes, because sometimes when you bind to another remote, there's not the factory one. You may have to retrim the trimming. You know what? I just forgot to nice. You got it? Put my phone on. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I love that juice up, man. Just kind of took me back, man. I haven't been driving mine in a while, and I went back when I recently got those wheels, started driving it again, man. I definitely loved them. Love that platform. I just wish they, I think they do. They're due for something new. But yeah, this one got the sliders now. So now if you want to do your aftermarket things, different electronics. And it looks like we have different reflective pieces. And maybe a couple of different Chevy emblems. And we also have the smokestacks. Smokestacks are cool. I need to do some investigating on them. My only complaint is they kind of sit over the body. So obviously when you take some tumbles, it can possibly break, but I don't know how strong they are. But that's pretty cool. Hello, hello. You have some 1.3s already? Yeah. Yeah, when I first got that platform, I used to get, I wound up getting some brass rings for the 1.2s. And that did the job also, man, because those rims are pretty cool. And we know their tires are pretty good. We're going to throw these batteries in just in case anyway. Would you get some Enduras? 1.3s? I know you're going to get some big tires for that, but it comes with 68s, man. They're pretty big. And then, you know me, I had these 72s at one time, those pins. Yo, yo. So, John. I always forget this part. You don't have like a diagram. It's weird. One thing I can say about batteries, for the remotes they use AAAs. A while back, I picked up some AAAs that are rechargeable from Amazon, and I love them things. These them right here. These things hold such a long charge, and I'm sure they make them for the AA's as well. If you're not trying to, if you're still, dealing with batteries. Yeah, put them bad boys on there. Yeah, I rocked the juiced up tires for a minute. And we all know, if you bought one of these SCX30s, these little zip ties, man, they put them all twisted up through the axles. Let's see how easy we can get this one off. It goes right between that pivot ball. But yeah, this is not the original color I wanted. I wanted black, but it's all good. Either way, I'm still going to customize it, so makes no difference. Yeah, here she is. I have to switch camera. Let me switch my view. You get tired of keep on looking back. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. My shopping basket over here. You know what's funny? I was sitting on this way before I even got on into crawlers. It just so happened it's a shopping basket. You know. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Got 4 people in here. What's up, people? Yeah, man, the detail is so... This thing is sick. Yeah, they've been hitting a home run out the park with these things, man. You got the fuel cap. And, every time I'm doing a body, whether I'm painting a body, I always like to look up the year. So when this one came out, I had to look up to see exactly what model year this is. You guys know? I know. Let me see if you guys know, though. Any guesses? What model year this is? These tires feel good. That's funny. They still are using the same... Oh, no. Let me take that back. Let me open this bad boy up. 73, 74? Nope. 86, believe it or not. Okay, that's a little weird. All right, right. Oh, duh, Richie. What are you doing? Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Ahmed? You back, huh? I'm trying to take off the body with this daggone plastic on here. Okay. Now let's take off the body. But one thing I did notice, there's a little bit of drag in those front mounting. Let me see that again. Yeah, the very front catches ever so slightly with that mount. You can see how it rubs. So you just want to like kind of pull that back a little bit. But let me get this, it's not that bad. I'm sure it'll probably loosen up. I got a full charge on one of these other batteries, but now while I'm just talking, I'm just going to throw this on the charger. Yo, what up, Sep? Thank you, everybody, for stopping back in. Let me throw this joint on the charger. Nah, no boost, man. Just V8 muscle. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I got a fresh battery ready to go. This was charged up. I've been putting numbers on my batteries to know which one is which. This one has a number 1 on here still, so this is from the one from the Bronco. But yeah, definitely the noticeable changes are the 4 lights in the front. We got the 65 turn motor now. 25 millimeter shocks. And what I was just saying is I'm looking at the placement of these shocks, where they put them at. And because they're 25 millimeters, they actually have it on the second hole up top for the rear. And the front is the same position that all the other ones come with. Yo, my hands are shot. They're so dry. My thumbs are cracked. Yeah. At least you know which batteries, you know what I mean, have the longest life and stuff like that. But yeah, my hands, man, it's nothing worse than having cuts on your thumbs, man. Especially dealing with this hobby. But alright, we got this bad boy on. Alright, let me see if I can bind up to this other remote first and see if we have full turn before I set the binding. And then I know a lot of people cut those tabs off. I have yet to cut off tabs on mine. I just been going right down there by the wire and pulling it out, you know. So far, so good. Yeah, it feels good. Everything else feels the same. These tires feel good, though. Little comparison right here. We got the Aztecs. Aztecs are 39. I believe these are, let me get my caliper out. got a few, Ahmed. I got a few, man. Who's counting? Who's counting? I probably got about, I don't know. I haven't counted them in a while. Probably about 10. 10 or 11, maybe. If everybody could double tap the screen, give me a thumbs up, please. If you're not communicating with me and you're in the background, I appreciate it. So it's looking like these are 35s. Yeah, 35s. I think a Geolander is a 34. Yeah. Yes, I think we're dealing with 33, 34. And then what did I say this was? A 35. They're pretty much all around the same. So far, out of all the tires that I've tried, I love the Aztecs. And these pins are no joke as well, too. These are pretty cool. Nice and soft. But I'm still playing around with those. Yeah, which are small? The tires? Yeah, these tires aren't that big, man. I definitely feel like so far using the bigger tires, even the Swamp Kings that just came out and stuff like that, they're definitely smaller. Those are 36s, I believe. So far, my experience with this little vehicle, man, it likes to get high centered. So definitely having that bigger tire is definitely beneficial. But yeah, this thing. All right. Let's take a measurement of this body. We know the Bronco was the lightest so far. If I remember, the Bronco might have been 36 versus 40 with the JOU. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, looks like around the same as the Bronco, 36. My Bronco is not the same right now to double confirm that, but I believe it was like 36 when I first did that. But yeah, man, this thing is, it's a sick little body. I think this is probably definitely the best body so far. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna throw some patina on this thing. Take off these stickers. And this thing even got a little drop bed, man. That's cool. Got the hitch. That's crazy. All right, let's see here. So let's see if I can bind up to this one first. I'm gonna do a long press on this remote. On the ESC. Here we go. Oh yeah, we got full turn. Definitely a different sound right away. I can tell. I saw somebody was having problems with theirs already. They were saying they was having a sound problem coming out of their transmission. But you got to keep in mind also, this is a different motor. So it's definitely going to make a different sound. I just want to make sure the gear mesh is good. Yeah, right on Amazon, bro. I think it's a pack of 4. And I get mad sometimes after I glue one onto one of the remotes. I have to take it off, but I just take my nippers to it and free up the glue. You know what I mean? But yeah. Ever since then, I definitely cannot one-handed drive. I say it all the time, man. I suck. Definitely affects my driving. But all right, let's get this bad boy over there and see how many lines we can conquer. Yeah, so you can see it definitely rubs right there. All right, we're gonna run it in stock form. I think I could probably go down in ride height though a little bit, but we probably might get a little bit of rubbing. And let's get a total weight, battery and body. 139. And there's 139 with the power on. You know, there's more weight when the power's on. No, I'm just playing. What up, James? All right, we about to go back to the mount, and then we're gonna go on to the camera, onto the remote. Excuse me real quick. Nah, no Musion. I know of them though, back in the day. Oh yeah. One of the very first genres that I got into in the art scene was nitros. But I never had a Musion. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Mugen? I don't know. Help me out, Sep. How you say it? Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping in. All right, so we got this. We're going to have to keep the phone sideways. Oh, yeah. See that? That was a full turn. Let me just see something real quick. This used to be my flow where I used to run my Mojave at all the time. And the Lucy also. Yeah, see that? Wow. That's from the front body. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it was some rubbing. Need to add a thumb steer. Yeah, I tried the thumb steer, bro. I even picked up a thumb steer off of Etsy. It's pretty cool. It matter of fact, I'll show you it. You could pretty much adapt it to here goes some of my bigger rigs, yo. Before I got into my crawlers, here goes my Mojave down there, the Losi. That's my TT01 that I rebuilt. My Typhon 6S. We got the Notorious V5. But where is that thing? Oh man, I put it away. All right, it's away right now. Sorry. But yeah, it's basically like a little triangle, and it goes right over the steering wheel. Sounds good to me. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's start over here. And let's see how we do. All right, here we go. Typical. We definitely getting some rubbing. What is that rubbing on? Give it a little bit of juice. Definitely got more punch. Oh yeah. Threw some Mod Podge and some dirt over here the other night. We're going to continue to do some more work on the course. So far, these tires are very good. Able to get that climb, no problem. Yeah, I definitely got to do some more investigating and see what's going on with that steering. But it's definitely doing something. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. We gotta go up here. Let's go up here. These are those polystyrene rocks that I just recently added. These tires are definitely pretty grippy. Now we're gonna see if we can make it to the top and not tumble forward. Yeah, these tires are good though. They're definitely grippy. Alright, this is gonna be tricky right here. Let's see how the weight distribution is. Oh! That's how it goes down, people. Yeah, we definitely see that. We definitely, that ass is light. Need some more junk in the trunk. Yeah, I got links for this I'm gonna throw on. Unfortunately, my JLU links are stuck. I can't even back the screws out of them. Them little tiny screws. This is gonna fall forward. Let's see. Yep, that thing damn near bounced. But yeah, we know the usual. We're gonna have to take to get this thing a little more planted. All the upgrades are out now. Some are better than others, I believe. Ooh. Yeah, you definitely got to watch your tire placement with these. It definitely stacks up angle very quickly, like that. Yeah, they're nice. The wheels are sharp. we can make it up this climb. No problem. Yeah, these tires are good. They're definitely grippy. See that at full turn, something is binding me up. I wonder if I'm rubbing into, like you said, Gary, maybe the links or maybe the skid. Maybe I gotta look in the inside of that body also. Hey, that's why I got this table all the way against the wall. Let's hit that line again. Excuse me. Rewind. I know we can get it. It's just all about where you put them tires at. Mm-hmm. See what you guys are saying. Anything? Mm-hmm. Did a little bit of work over here on cliffhanger. It's a little bit trickier. It's got a little drop right here. Ooh, she left him. She left him. Alright, now we're gonna do the ultimate test and see if it'll make it up the A-frame with these tires. About flipping back. Ooh, and there goes the point right there. That's what we need. Come on. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. What's up, Kyle? Welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody to the channel. Let's see if we can make it all the way down. Hey, hey, come on, dude. You had it. All right, 3 tries and that's it, you're out. All right. Yeah. Okay. Little son of a bitch. All right, let's get a little rugged. Let's get a little rugged. No! I'm not the tallest man, but one little tip if anybody's building a table, man, just make sure you can reach your vehicles. If not, you're gonna definitely have a grab stick. I see some people's tables, man, they get so high. I'm like, man, I need go-go gadget arm. Go-go gadget umbrella. Come on, dude. I don't think we're gonna do this, and I don't want to put it through abuse. That climb is pretty tough. This climb right here is pretty tough. It's pretty steep, and I don't think without some weight we're gonna get that. Let's see. I don't want to be too abusive with it. See, it's ready to flip back. Let's try to keep some scratches down, Rich. You know what I mean? Let's hit these rocks again. Oh, we gotta go up Halo. I ain't hit up Halo yet. I feel the slow speed control is just the same. Come on, get that burning. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely see, I'm thinking, I'm sorry, I'm over here moving the camera over. Yeah, this thing is nice. Yeah, this is definitely, for me, probably the best one. All right, let's see if we can make this descent. Trying to modulate as slow as I can. You see that back end gets a little funny. We did it. All right, just for shits and giggles, let's see if we can hit this front of this serpentine right here. Which, if you just saw my video, I finally got the JOU to get up this. No way. Oh, yo! Hold on. I gotta see that again. Neither one of the other ones did this on the first try. I gotta take a knee for this one. Excuse me, yo, I'm a little hype. Let me see if I'll just begin to look. You ever notice sometimes beginner line choice, I don't know what it is, but sometimes you just get lucky. You can't find that wheel placement again. Let's see. Up, see? And that's what it would normally do. Let's try it again. But we did see it once already. Yeah, it's like, all right, it's the last one. But let me just do a little punch, and I'm sure we could do it with a little punch. Oh, too much. All right. Take it up cliffhanger. Yeah, that's another little spot right there. I could test out the tires. These tires did well right there. Ooh. HOG. It's pretty fast. Let me see. I'll show you real quick on the score. I mean, compared to the, you saying in comparison to the other one. It's full speed. Definitely punchier with the 65 turn versus the 88. You gotta make this turn because it's the camber right there. Will definitely throw you off. It still might throw me off. Yep. Say that again. Yeah, you definitely still need weight. And again, this is a longer shock, so remember that. I'm thinking you could probably put the other shocks on this as well, but you're probably gonna have to cut out the wheel wells, which is not a problem, I don't think. Yeah. Curious to see how it does with the other wheels on here. But even the new rims with the brass rings in there, they total out 10 grams total. The Proline Aztecs came in at 8. So, to be honest with you, you're really gaining 2 grams if you're going from a Proline Aztec. Let's see how much juice we have. Let's go over here to Devil's Tower. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah. Nice little line. Okay. Now this is a tricky one. You see how steep this is? I don't know the degrees of it, but you can hear the grip of the tires. Yeah, they're pretty sticky. Ooh, there she goes. Yeah, ideally, man, if you can, catch a rig. You can take my own advice if I can. I'm just gonna do it one more time. You try to hit up this left side. A little bit lower pitch. Hey, 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 hey. Oh shit, oh shit. No way. Hold on. Yo, let's go. Get it together, Rich. Come on. Don't be tumbling from up here. Nice. Oh, shit. Yeah, that'd have been bad. Okay. Hey, you bastard. See that? Slipped out my hand. First drop, y'all. Is it? No. First, second. Yeah, it's nice, Gary. Until I break something. Like that. That thing just popped open the body. But yeah, one thing about these right now, man, in the beginning stages of testing, man, this thing is going to take a whole lot of tumbling. That's when you're going to take the most abuse on it. Yeah, you're definitely having a steering issue. So whatever that is, I need to address it, figure out what's going on. There's something at full turn is binding me up. Ooh, nice catch. This is a nice little line over here too. I like this line. Believe it or not, though, I don't play over here too much. Nice. Come on. I gotta do it again. Come on. Doesn't like that angle right there. One more time. Back bumper. Let me come a little lower. Come on, dude. All right. Yeah, it don't look like I'm killing it, Gary. Stuck on the pumpkin. Yeah, see, something that small will definitely get you stuck. Jeez, caught it. What up, Turk? Oh! How did that happen? I've been thinking about this area lately. Sometimes I don't like negative space. If you guys have any suggestions on my course, ooh, that was a good one. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see if we can hit this outside line, which is a hard line. Jesus. See? Oh my gosh. Alright, no hard line. That's a tough little line right there. Oh, you go. Oh, you ruined it. Every time you mess it up, you gotta go back. So yeah, you can definitely see these tires working here good on these rocks. Even when they're not gripping, they're just getting a little bit of burn-in. Oh yeah. And they grip right in. Ah, it's that dip. Come on, Rich. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta get the line right. Jesus. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I'm being hard on myself, Gary. Not clean enough. It's this line right here that was getting me. You gotta watch this dip. Be on the outside of the dip right here. There you go. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see like somebody new who knows how to crawl drive on my course without any guidance. Ah, no! Without any guidance from me. Just to see how good they do. Yeah, definitely, that motor's punchy. You can hear it. She's definitely breaking in now, too. I don't know why I came up here, because I'm not going to be able to make this descent. Get over here and try to catch it. Nope. Damn. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out what's going on with this turning. Ooh, not too bad in a side hilling though. Almost had it. Nope. Let's see how it does with this climb right here. It's definitely gonna. Yep. Flip back. Yeah, we're getting our beat up. We're getting our scratches in. Yeah, I know. I still care how they look though. Pains my heart when they get their first scratches, you know? It's all good. But yeah, I gotta say, man, I'm pretty impressed with this little guy. Let's hit this A-frame again. And then I think we're gonna go over to the bench. Oh, that's it. Yep. That was a pretty good run, right? See, that's the thing about the stock battery versus me using my 50 turn MB100. Man, I don't know what's going on, man. That battery does not last. Okay. So first and foremost, if we break anything. So right away, one of the first things they're probably going to break are these mirrors. You definitely got to be careful of that. But the good thing about it, man, they sell all these little accessories, so that's cool. Don't have to sweat it too much. It costs you about 10, 15 bucks to get some of these things, if you're worried about them. But let's get this unplugged. Get this in the charger. Definitely got some warmth in here. I never checked the warmth of the other motor. Let me put this on the charger and grab the other battery. All right. Did you run the juice up yet, Gary? Oh, you probably got a lot of snow out there, right? That snow is incredible. That snow is unbelievable, man. I haven't left the house in a couple of days, and I finally went out today. And it's just amazing how many, man, it's just like icebergs around. Stuff is like solid ice, man. So many cars that are snowed in. And they're snowed in because of their own problems, man. Like, why didn't you dig yourself out? Why'd you get to this point a week later and everything is just frozen solid and you complaining? Like, you should have dug yourself out. We all have to do it. But yeah, this is stuff I'll be doing, Gary, trying to make sure I clean up my stuff. Always care how they look, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be excited to paint this little guy. But yeah, we have the orange crawler links that I'm gonna throw on this. And I have the brass link also from Hot Racing. I can throw on this. So if you remove this drop bed, this will be completely open, huh? But that's where the tab mounts in at. Okay. All right, so let me see this again. My mailman is here. Here's truck. Got 18 people in here. Say what's up. Stop lurking. You know you lurking. Definitely gonna throw some patina on these bad boys. Another little quick tip that I got from somebody out here in the tube. Clear Elmer's glue to do your tires if you need to be doing any gluing. It dries up clear and it wipes away, very easily. I mounted these. These are the RC all-wheel drive, RC four-wheel drive Patagonias, but these things are big compared to all these other tires. These are 42 millimeters, but I got them on a wheel that fits these. These were the WL toy wheels, but they're pretty big. It might work with the truck. Definitely gonna have to carve out these wheel wells though. All right, so what are we binding on? Is that possible? I think I might have found it. Yo, what up, Nate? I saw you got the same joint too, man. How you like it? Yo, you know what I'm noticing? I think this is it right here. You see this little tab in the center? It looks like it's making contact with my drive shaft. I'm looking at all of them. They all have the same design, but maybe this one's pushed down further. But it seems like only when I start to turn it. Let me see if I can get it. See, there it goes right there. Yeah, I think it is that. Yep. I'm about to. Let me just see if I could clean it up real quick with the blade. Yeah, it's definitely louder. You know, you got the 65 in there now. Let me see if I could just take off a little bit of material. Yo, what's up, Spirit? Still a little more here. Yeah, definitely need bigger tires. The skid and the pumpkins catch on everything. You got to be very critical when it comes to driving these things. Not that bad, but his wheel placement is everything. Let me just do a little bit more. Let me just turn this off. Yeah, I wanted the black, man, but I just settled for this one. Horizon had them on eBay. Did you button yours all up together, Spirit? I know you was working on it. Think you wanted to shorten up the electronics and stuff? That's one thing I need to do is work on my electronics, shortening up some wires. All these servo wires are so long. Some of my legs. Okay. That's weird. Maybe that pushed down a little bit. I've taken off the lips on all of mine, though. Yeah, I had to go back to some of my old builds. This kind of was jumping around too much. Yeah, I've taken off the lips on all these other ones, though. If you can see these skids, I don't know if you guys have done that yet. You definitely might want to think about doing it. It definitely helps it. I'm gonna do it to this one as well. Take off that little edge on both ends. You need to do the knuckles. How long I've been on here? 111. Let's do the knuckles real quick. Anybody that's never done it before, this is for you. You see that one's tight. Jesus. Damn, this is the first time I jinxed myself, yo. It's the first time I've had so much trouble pulling out this plug. Me saying that I haven't cut off the tabs. Yeah, this is like the very freaking time it's bothered me though. I've had good luck, I guess. The fuck? Maybe we do need to cut the tabs off. Mm-hmm. That should be good enough. Let's see. Let's see. Hey. Hey, Nor. Voila. Magic. Voila. Okay. All right, let's get at it. Do these knuckles real quick. Yeah, I just cut the tabs off right now for the first time. That's my first set I did. I just did it with my little nippers. It's a small little lip on there on both sides, but like I said, that's literally the first time that John was messing with me. Check out these wheels. That's crazy. I heard somebody else talking about them. They're kind of coned, so they look smaller in the front, but then they open up in the rear. So I'm sure if we take that rim off, it's probably going to look like a cone. Smaller towards the front and then opening up. I'm definitely going to patina these bad boys. Me don't like chrome. Working on anything, Sep? I know you're doing the latest builds as well. You got a 24, Sep? Stainless 24? These things are, ooh, they feel good. All right, in order to do these axle housings, you're gonna have to take off the 2 screws for the knuckles, and that's it. I would just leave everything else intact. Triple zero, triple I. Yeah, I want to work on something. I want a new build. Just thinking about a Venge build. These screws, man, so small. See that? Take that knuckle off, take your little axle out. There we go. These tweezers ain't the best. Really, dude? All right, Gary, thanks for stepping in, man. Post some videos of that juice up, man. Damn, that was tight. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna cut. Same thing we do on the SCX24s. We're gonna cut into that housing right there on both sides and make a little C. Use whatever you use for it. I use my little wire, this is my little snippers. I'll just come in on one side over here, try to get as close as I can to the line. Boom. I'm gonna go in there and clean it up with the some sanding. Gonna hit this side, same thing. This side's a little trickier because it's close that side, so now I just flip it over. Okay. Can you see that? And then I got a file, you know, with these little files, they have different shapes. And I have this one that's flat with the round, and it's perfect for this. This one right here. Flat on this side, round on this side. All I'm going to do is just clean it up. Not necessary. It's just for the aesthetic points. J-Star in the building. I'm gonna put this bad boy back in there. Spin it around until it keys in. It's still not set. My pliers. There we go. Now that's seated all the way in. You in here, Nate? Still? How you like that? You went brushless in the JLU, right? Screws are so small. Holmes Hobbies is about to come out with something too. I'm not familiar with his stuff either, but I think he's working on a motor. Supposed to drop in March. Wonder how these bad boys will look on here. We're gonna have the clearance. Holmes is the man, yeah. I know he's like a 1/10 guy, right? Ooh. That looks good. I'm telling you, man, this is my favorite tire right now. I just love the way it looks. Those pins are nice too, though. I think this could work there with some trimming out. Get rid of that whole wheel well, man. Yeah. No, he definitely definitely sounds it. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's throw this wheel back on, and then we go to the other side. Let's bang out this other knuckle. I don't see a lot of people talking about doing this mod to theirs. I definitely felt like it helped it. Here goes the before. Freedom can is free for you. freedom kid. You feel more comfortable taking off the axle and then doing it. But there's no biggie. You're only gonna trim a little bit. Yo, Sep, you in the States? You in Cali? Or you out of the States? I always felt for some reason you was out of the States. Okay. Oh, okay. Oregon. Who else is from Oregon? Who was that? What's my man's name? Ah, damn it. Randy. Yeah, I think Randy might be from Oregon. There's a few. Yeah, I've been to the West Coast, but not up that high. Okay. Portland. Isn't Portland like known for rain? Raining all the time. I've been to Cali, I've been to San Fran, Vegas, Arizona. That's about it as far as the West Coast. Colorado. I see that coastline. Yeah, I don't know what made me think of. I don't know. I think one of the very first times I might have asked you a question about where where those rocks were at because I heard the waves crashing. And I know you mentioned something about volcanic rock. So I don't know. I was just thinking like Hawaii and everything else like that. Well, volcanic rock is everywhere, right? So it makes up islands. I should have did the steering while I was here, but I'm gonna have to fix the pillow balls. But yeah, we got these links that we're gonna throw on this bad boy. The orange crawlers links, aluminum for the rear, and stainless in the front. And they're kind of like the nerd links, I think. They have something like that, kind of like a flat blade in the front for the weight bias. So I believe they go like this. Yeah. So I'm gonna throw these on that eventually. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure. So yeah, this is a big light bar, so I don't know if any other bodies are gonna fit on this one. Let me see. Maybe the Bronco. That light bar in the rear is big as well. Yeah, all these bodies are not gonna intertwine. See that? Look how wide these lights are in the rear. So far, it seems like the one body chassis that is more accommodating is the JOU because of the light situation in the front. It's got the shortest. Mm-hmm. I think what we need next for the SCX30s is an extended wheelbase, like their version of a Gladiator. So technically, right, they kind of almost on course. We got the JLU, the K10, and the Bronco. So that was just like the SCX24, right? The 134 wheelbase. So next, hopefully, we can get a Gladiator. That's what That's what I want. I need this to be a little bit more extended in the rear to fit some bodies and stuff that I'm working on. Would like to do. All right, let's see what this steering looks like. Yeah, that'd be cool. Imagine if they made a 6x6 SCX30. Yo, that'd be sick. I know everybody be on that. Jimbo! If you don't know Jimbo, everybody know Jimbo. Did you get yours, Jimbo? I think everybody, man, that FedEx truck is probably pulling up right now on everybody's doorstep because this should be on everybody's doorstep already. I got lucky and I got mine from eBay. Not yet. You did the pre-order? Yeah, it's coming, man. That thing is coming today. What time is it? No, you got a different time zone. It's 1:35 over. No, 1:35. It's 4:03 over here. Yeah, it seems like everybody's getting them though. Steering is definitely sharper, but it just doesn't seem like it because of, I guess, this wheel offset. But it's definitely so far so good with this servo. I haven't noticed any kind of hiccups yet as far as being underpowered once we put some weight on there with that thing. All right, let's see here. Yeah, the parts is flying left and right off the shelves, man. Those Mia's wheels are sharp. I'm thinking about some of those. I like them. I like the way they look. I saw the video on them, man. Them things look sharp. They got several colors too. They got black, silver, purple. Okay. See, that was full turn, no binding. No binding. Yeah, I was getting a little weird issue of Jimbo with the turning of it. I don't know what was going on with it. Hopefully I dialed it in now. These are the tires that it comes with. They're the Super Swampers. TSLs. I took a measurement earlier. I believe they're, what did I say, 36? Did I say 36? Yeah, 36. So we got Bronco at 33, JLU at 34. These are at 36. And then we have the Proline Aztecs are 39s. Those other ones that just came out too. I think those are 36 or something. And these are 40s. The pins. Super soft. They're all super soft. They all feel good. I'm sure they do well on rock. These feel real good. All right, let's do another run. And that's going to be it for me tonight on this live. Let's see if we can get some better driving now that I don't have all that binding. Let's do a full lap. What's up, David? All right, let me just fix this remote. All right, it's ready to rock. Start over here. I got this once, but you know what I haven't tried yet? Hold on. Let's throw some bands on here real quick. Throw some bands in the front. Because this is a 25, we definitely having dropout. I tell you, I got rubber bands for days. It seems like each color is a little bit different too, even though they're all the same size. I feel like the black ones are the tightest. We're gonna do a little experiment and see if we can get that. And these are still kind of loose. That's what I like about them because they're kind of big. I guess they're, I don't know if they're 0.5s, but it's still loose. So I'm getting still some articulation out of there. wonder. I'm sitting on it. Okay. Yeah. You know, it's funny, man. My wife pulled that out one time. She was like, look, I got these little rubber bands, these hair bands. And I said, what? Perfect. That was like when I first kind of got into it. And I've been sitting on them since. All right, sorry, I got to put you down again. Okie dokie. All right. Let's see if we can get this climb now. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. I'm telling you, your boy, man, he's learning how to dial these shocks in. Every day I get better and better. Hey, come on. All right, we're going to keep these bands in for now, for the front. Yeah. Let's see how these tires do. Woo-wee. All right, let's see if this pull down is going to help it. If not, it's going to fall. Oh, come on. Too much hoo-hooing. That was dumb. I don't know I was going to do that. Yeah, it's definitely a tricky spot right here. There we go. Oh, God. What's up, David? Welcome, 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 welcome on. Welcome to those who ain't even saying nothing. It's all good. Oh, my gosh. Turbo boost. Yeah, we still lighting that ass. That's a tricky little dip right there. Take it on up the A-frame. Oh! Sorry, y'all. See what I'm saying? It happens so quick, you know? Oh, I thought I saw something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some nets on all. I'm gonna put a net surrounding this damn table. So that tire lift, I was about to catch it. This situation right here with the bands, that definitely helps it as well. Ooh, look at that. That was a nice little turn in. Yeah, I know. I need to save all my bubble wrap. Just throw it on the floor. Put a bunch of blankets down there, man. This thing is ridiculous, this floor. I've broken many of things. Remagnetizing magnets. Reordering of parts. There we go. Yeah, these tires are nice. That polystyrene ain't shit, man. It's not the grippiest, but these tires are pretty good. All right, let's just go up. Let's take it on up Geronimo real quick. Let's see if these bands helped it out. Look at right there, lifting, no problem. Lifting. Eee, that right side is high. Let's do that again. Let's stay on the right. Let's stay on the left side. Left side is a little less pitch. We already did it once. I don't know if you saw it earlier, Jimbo. Yeah, nice. Let's see if we can make it down it though, because it's probably gonna want to flip forward. Let me get over here. These tires, oh yeah, they would look good. It would probably fit it well too. Hey! Yeah. Little more weight in that ass, man. Definitely those hot racing rings in the rear. Or, you know, putty, whatever your choice is. You can definitely still do the DIY stuff. Okay, this is definitely pretty steep right there. angle. Does not like that angle. Here we go. Little beast. Yeah, I think you can see it right there. Definitely getting some rubbing. Open up that wheel well a little bit. Front seems okay, even now, because now we're getting more rubbing because we're pulled down. So that's the difference. But you see it's performing a lot better, so I don't mind sacrificing that. Ooh, about to dump it there. This reverse is like crazy. I don't know why it's so touchy. Let's head on into the cove. Oh no, this rock right here always gets everybody. See that dip? Even my bigger rigs. Nice. Really? Let's see if we can get this climb right here. Looks like it wants it. Ooh. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, boy, with your bad self. Hey, you love to do some acrobats, huh? All right. Let's head on over to the bench. Come on. Let's see if I can make this turn. I'm going to go a little bit high over here and then come right. Okay, okay. All right. Presto changeo, boom. We at the bench. All right. Let's flip this around real quick. Same, I've got about 14 Endura upgrades for the K10, about 9 of them are here, yeah. Yeah, I think, man, these last couple weeks, man, everything got all messed up. Bad snowstorms, everything. But all right, 157, 4 people left in here. But yeah, gotta say, overall, super stoked about this one. I definitely wish this was one of the first ones that came out, but that's okay. Some of us have experience with it now. And trying to get these things dialed in. It's not a problem. Just got to put some weight on them. That's a cool little hitch. I like that. But yep. Next time you see this, I'm gonna throw the links on here and the steering. And as far as any other upgrades, I don't know. I don't know if I want to revisit anything that I've already purchased. I do like the Endura axles. I definitely feel that you gain some weight. But with that being said, it might be the better deal, better bundle to pick up the Mias ones. The Mias ones is going to include the knuckles as well. These don't. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I like it, man. It's nice. Hopefully, just in case, you little heads up, man. I saw somebody else complaining about something about it, about theirs, the way it was running funny. So definitely look into that. Like I said, it was this right here was making contact on that drive shaft, but not all the time, only when I was at full turn. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if maybe there was extra flashing on the plastic or what, but on the mold. But what I'm gonna do is let me just show you guys real quick. See this right here and the little line over here. What I'm gonna do is I'll just take a file and I'll just smooth that out a little bit and just take off that little edge just in there. That's gonna help it with a little bit of a breakover. I've done it on the other ones. You see this one? Matter of fact, you might be able to see the difference between that little lip line. Almost creates like a little lip. Very soft edge. You can't really see it. It's hard to make out. But definitely filing that out helps. And I actually got that tip from Texoma. That was on one of his first videos. But all right, I think that's gonna be it. And file the front fenders a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. But I think we got ourselves a winner here, man. Definitely gonna customize this bad boy. It doesn't seem it's gonna be too hard to paint it up. Probably less, obviously less things to take off than all the other two. Not as many door handles. But we'll see. We'll see if I get into that. Some of these things look cool. Then I got to worry about putting them back in. So we'll see. But yeah, man, this body is... This thing is beautiful. I'm sure eventually somebody already has a cat for this. That's gonna look cool. But all right, let me get out of here. Thank you everybody for stopping in. Catch each other on the next one. And stay warm, definitely. All right. Deuces. Everybody have a nice weekend. All right, Sep. I'll catch you around. Did we stop it?